Cynthia.
And I'm Chris.
And we're the Hanier Family.
And for those of you who are new here, welcome. Let's enjoy some great music together.
Yes. What do we got this time for our Goonies?
This time we are going to check out the Rolling Stones.
Okay.
Yeah. We listened to some of the Rolling Stones growing up.
Yes, of course we did.
Few and far between, though. I mean, every song we hear of them, we really do enjoy. And I don't think there's been one that really just makes us go, I don't want to hear that.
Like them. I don't love them.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I like them.
I like them. Yeah, they're immensely talented.
Yes.
Don't get us wrong, for sure. It's just
I don't love their style.
Yeah, there's always been this thing. It's a little different than what I'm used to musically, and so I'd never really gravitated towards it very much.
Yeah.
Though I always respected it and definitely enjoyed it when I heard it.
Yeah.
So I don't have any other albums.
But of course we know all their big hits from when we were growing up.
Of course we do. I mean, you can't miss them. Satisfaction being like one of the first.
Yeah.
We did Ruby Tuesday on our channel.
Yes.
Just so many great songs. Start Me Up was a monster hit when I was just,
that was a big one.
Just
when
coming
we were
into
kids.
my own. Yeah.
Yeah.
There were so many songs that were so great. And Mick by himself doing, projects with other people that were great fun. They're an amazing band. It's just, I don't know. I never picked up on them. I never had the urge to go and buy one of their albums. Is that weird?
But we're definitely interested in hearing more of what they've got to offer.
Absolutely. Now, this song is called Street Fighting Man.
Yeah.
And it was asked for by Starburst and Sam Guberman.
Okay.
Sam, of course, asked for a comparison. I believe Rod Stewart did it. But we really wanted to do some Rolling Stones, and this sounded like a better idea than the other ones that were on the list today.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if we get around to eventually doing a revisit, maybe we'll do it on a Wednesday as a comparison.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of owe it to them now, don't we?
Yeah, I suppose. And we haven't done a song for Starburst in a bit. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah. So let's get into it. This is the Rolling Stones with Street Fighting Man.
What I do like about the Stones is they often have a message.
This is true.
They're often saying, this isn't right. This shouldn't be happening. And they do songs about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Political stuff and that kind of thing.
A lot of times, for sure. They have messages in their songs that are personal sometimes political.
Yeah.
And when you listen to them, you can hear You know, you can hear their feelings in the music.
Yeah, of course.
Which really makes it interesting.
And I'm telling you, Mick Jagger does not hide how he feels. He got booed on stage at one of his concerts recently because he shared his view on something, you know?
Yeah, well,
that's what he does. And he doesn't care what people think of it. He's going to say how he feels about it.
Yeah, why mince words, right? And that's always been his way, and he doesn't care. That's it. If you don't like what he has to say, well, whatever.
I think I've heard part of this before, but I didn't actually listen to it. You know what I mean?
I'm in the same boat, actually, for sure.
It sounds somewhat familiar, but not really familiar. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I kind of get what you mean, because I've heard it before, but I've never listened to it before.
Yeah, I'm glad that we're listening to it this way, because you're catching what it actually is about.
Yeah.
Because all I remember is kind of the tune of it, but I didn't remember anything about it.
Well, I think that's part of my thing with the Rolling Stones. The reason I didn't listen to them, get into them so much was because they have a harsh sound to them. Yeah,
a little bit harsh. Kind of chunky sound.
Yeah, as a teenager, I never really gravitated towards that sound.
Yeah.
And it always felt a little bit harsh to me. But when you listen to it, it's got some raw stuff in it. And he's got real genuine feelings, and you really get to feel the emotion that he's feeling, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
It's just really great music.
Yeah. So we should keep it going.
Yeah.
That was a really good song.
Absolutely.
And I think it was showing things like it was referencing the Vietnam War and that kind of thing.
It probably would have been around that time this came out, eh? I never looked at it when it came out, but
no.
I'm assuming Vietnam War, because there was a lot going on back then. And
I mean, some of the signage in the video too, it was showing the Vietnam War and that kind of thing.
And I think part of the street fighting man thing is actually assigned more to the protesters than just some guy on the street.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I think that's really what they're talking about, is that, there's no room for me here because they don't want me here because I'm protesting what's going on.
Yeah.
Right.
And what's a poor boy do but play in a rock and roll band? That's what he said. Basically, he did use his rock and roll band to talk about how he felt about politics.
Yeah.
And what was happening around him.
Absolutely. Yeah. They weren't in the war, of course. Britain, no. That is. I don't think. Was Britain in
I don't know. I don't know my history as much as I should on that.
I know the French weren't in it at first, and then the Americans came in and were heavily involved, lost a lot of people.
Yep.
And it was a big old mess, and people were mad about it from day one. And they started doing the draft in the States, and that made a lot of kids very upset because, they were just getting into college and they didn't want to go to war. Yeah.
Well, who wants to have to go and fight in some foreign country for something you don't actually believe? That's exactly. It's just ridiculous. What are you fighting for? Yeah. You know what I mean? Oh, you're fighting for freedom, are you? I don't know about that.
Well,
but anyways.
Well, if they really told you why they wanted to fight in places like Vietnam or Iraq or...
Well, I mean,
things
honestly.
Like, if the real reason that they want you to go there and do that, not know, freedom or liberate people or whatever.
It's all about greed.
There's something there that they want.
It's resources or money or some kind of thing. It's greed.
Yeah.
But anyways, this was a really good song. Mm-hmm. Definitely enjoyed it. Got a conversation started yet again, but that happens.
That happens.
I'm sure a lot of you don't mind that part anyway, because it ends up happening in the conversations a lot on the comment section too.
And as long as it doesn't get too political, I mean, the message is definitely clear. He's basically singing that, what's he to do? He's just some person in the street.
Yeah.
And, he has a choice. Speak out and, get arrested or join a rock and roll band and say whatever he wants.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
But this was so good. So thank you very much for that request. It was definitely appreciated. Mm-hmm. Please don't forget to check us out over on Patreon. It's $3 a month and we're adding things there all the time. Also, like and subscribe to the channel and become one of our Goonies. Share with your family and friends. Click the notification bell if you don't want to miss a video. And don't forget to enjoy yourself. Later.
Later.